I know this is gonna hurt. Goodbye, Charizard. How much damage does this do? Oh, it just takes him out. Really exciting, really close. I hope it's enough. Yeah, it's enough. Oh, we're clutching it. Hello, hello. A new PvP season has started and we have got some brand new and exciting Pokemon to play around with. I have made a team based on some of the strongest new Pokemon, and then Feraligatr being untouched and just an absolute beast in the Great League. If I quickly switch over to PvPoke, you can see that we got a new rank 1 in the Great League Pokemon, Cloudsire, that I have decided to put at the end of my team, because Cloudsire doesn't really have any cheap moves, like no bait moves, only has nukes. So it is actually categorized as a really strong closer, as you can see here on PvPoke. It keeps its #1 ranking, and that is why I put it at the end, so that it's really, really powerful when there are no more shields in play. So that is hopefully the strategy. So we have Jumpluff in the lead, and we have Feraligatr as an absolutely amazing save swap. We also have PvPoke giving Feraligatr the crown for being the best save swap. And actually talking about just all these categories, looking at lead Pokemon, I saw here that with the exception of Cloudsire and Dunsparce, like Jumpluff is just doing really, really well against like all of the other Pokemon that are really powerful lead Pokemon at the moment. And also Jumpluff is usually covering most of the Cloudzire's weaknesses. If I switch over here for the actual team built on PvPoke, you can see that every single popular Pokemon in the top right now is covered by either Jumpluff or Cloudsire, with the exception of Alolan Sandslash, that hopefully we get to switch Feraligatr into, or just like not see it at all. That would be preferred. So yeah, this is a very meta team. I am a little bit worried that maybe it is too meta for the start of the season, but I have already met like some really powerful and definitely PvP ready Pokemon, even though I've only played like 2 or 3 sets. But this will be exciting. Let's get going. Jumpluff into Obstagoon. I think that's pretty good, because Obstagoon uses counter, which is #1 being nerfed, so it's not as good anymore. And also, I do resist the counter, being a flying Pokemon. And I have Fairy Wind, which is buffed now, giving me more energy, and super effective against him. So I definitely have the upper hand here. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, like, even though this is the start of the season and I will meet some like not as meta Pokemon anymore, like this team is built to work against the meta. So if we start using like new meta Pokemon, or they start using new meta Pokemon, we should still be in a pretty good spot. But this Obstagoon is definitely not in a very good spot. I almost got him for free. I just took out his Pokemon with only half my own HP. Let's see if I can time this properly with the Incinerate. It's coming in with Talonflame, and that's okay, actually. We can do that with both Cloudsire or Feraligatr. And we can also do a little bit dent back here with the Aerial Ace. Unfortunately, do not make it to 1 more. Do we want to risk it and coming in with the Shadow Feraligatr? He's just going to start Brave Birding, isn't he? But then he will force himself to debuff, and we'll see if he does that. I'll definitely use Ace Shield. I might be wanting to try and catch the second one. I think that could be a strategy here. Yeah, because he will do a charge, and then he will try and use a Brave Bird on me if I don't want to use my last shield. I think I'll switch though and catch that on my my Cloudsire, if I'm allowed to. Yes, I am. Very good. So hopefully, I mean, Flame Charge is also okay because we don't take that much damage from it. But the Brave Bird, exactly. I would rather tank that on a Pokemon that has a lot of HP than not. Ooh, this is a bit risky. Can I make it to this Earthquake? Please, please make it to the Earthquake, please. Yeah, let's go. Making it to the Earthquake, that's really important because this is either a shield or a one-shot, I believe. Oh, it would have been amazing, but it's still very good because like we can Shadow Claw this Jirachi, and we will be doing a lot of damage. We do resist the Doom Desire, but I do need to kind of shield something, and I think I can farm a little bit extra here. Yep, to then have an attack ready before Talonflame reaches another Brave Bird. So this Hydro Cannon. We'll take out Jirachi, very nice, and then hopefully we can make another Hydro Cannon before he makes it to a move. Oh, very nice. That's what I mean, like, even though these are, like, not super meta Pokemons, like, this is not an easy match, even though it's early season. But we do take the crown here in the first match. Umbreon's yet another Dark-type Pokemon that we get to do super effective damage with our newly buffed Fairy Wind. I think the energy ball here is pretty decent against the Umbreon. It is very tanky, but we are a shadow Pokemon with a decently powerful attack here. So even though Ambient is very tanky, I do believe we can win this match. Like, it's a pretty strong neutral Pokemon. We are doing super effective with the Fairy Wind, though. He's doing Last Resorts. I mean, you should be doing your... what are they called? You should be doing your Foul Plays, because, like, I'm not a Fairy Pokemon. I'm a Flying Grass. Alright, although, I will be switching here into my Clodsire, because I have Stone Edge, and now that he didn't shield this one, I believe just a single Stone Edge will be threatening the Altaria. And I can much better tank some of all these Dragon Breath and Sky Attacks, for that matter, on the Clodsire than on any other Pokemon. Oh, he Dragon Pulls me, okay, sure. We'll see how much this Stone Edge will do. Of course, Clodsire is also a very tanky Pokemon, so I do not do that as much damage with these nuke moves as you would be expecting. But I do believe I will take out half the HP on the Altaria, so maybe this will be enough to finish him. We'll see if he decides to double shield or not. I am ready to say goodbye if that is not the case. Ah, that's a bummer. I would have wanted to have that out of the picture. Oh, people are still playing with Lantern. I can get a really good Earthquake off of that. Oh, he beats me to the CMP, though. I'm pretty sure this is worth a shield, though. Like, Earthquake on Lantern will do a lot of damage. So we're definitely doing that. But we have a Jump Fluff that is doing really well against the Lantern, so I will be switching, I think. Boom. Yep. So we're doing that. Because he can't really do any super effective moves against my my Jump Fluff here. Maybe I should have done a little bit more Fairy Wind before throwing the attack. Because now he can, I believe, farm me down a little bit on the Altaria. But he has no shields, though. So he kind of needs to throw his move. Yeah, so he does that. And then I can come in with Feraligatr instead. I can also try and abuse the fact that we now have a only 50-second switch timer. So if I wait this out, I might be able to catch a move on the Clodsire. It feels really weird to do that because it still has a decent amount of HP, but it might be worth it because I can throw a Hydro Cannon. I think even the Hydro Cannon will threaten. Oh, he switches though. I mean, that's fine. We can do Hydro Cannon on the Umbreon, and then I kind of think I will switch to Clodsire now because you can survive a move without a problem. Exactly the 50-second move timer. We can come in here with Clodsire now. We'll just sponge up all the HP. All the energy that Umbreon has, and then we will, even though it's resisted, farm down the Umbreon with the Shadow Claws, and have a decent time against the Altaria. So we'll farm him down, and then we'll have an Ice Beam for the Altaria, and we can definitely take a move from an Umbreon. So the shield is better spent on the potential Sky Attack from Altaria or Dragon Pulse, which it seems like he has. But don't make it to a second one. There you go. I will make it to an Ice Beam, though, so you are very much out of the picture. Yeah. Double super effective Ice Beam. I wish it had more HP, so this would be more exciting. But let's say goodbye to the Altaria. 9 Tailsy. This is not very good. Unless it's going to go in Charm. Oh, it's doing Charm. That's decent, then. We can try and catch... Oh, that's... Oh, we can also do that. So we can try and catch the Weather Ball on our Feraligatr. But that is no longer needed. Is he gonna Brave Bird straight away, or is he gonna bait me? I think I'm taking a huge risk here. Oh, Fly! It has Fly now? Oh, that was indeed a huge risk. What? I was expecting a big Brave Bird. Oh, actually, I was expecting the Flame Charge, which is why I was not shielding, but I was not thinking about the fact that he might have had Fly. Okay. I mean, this changes the dynamic quite a bit. I'm in a little bit of trouble now. But yeah, this will happen early season. I am not prepared for every single change. It might have gotten Fly in some of the other seasons, but this definitely took me by surprise. I was expecting him to like be hesitant with the Brave Bird. So of course he was gonna Flame Charge, right? Which was gonna be a resisted attack, but nope. He totally caught me off guard. But now there's no more shields. This is where Clodsire is really, really powerful. So I believe this is very worth it to shield. So we can get the Talonflame out of the picture. We do have now poison attacks that are pretty good. Oh, he is playing with Blade Bird. We are having poison attacks against this Charmer here. And we are also having Stone Edge that we can throw. So I will definitely do that. I'm worried if he has multiple Weather Balls or not. We'll see how much the Stone Edge does, because if I don't take him out, he might have another Wither Ball. How much damage does this do? Oh, it just takes him out. Goodbye, Ninetales. Holy damn. Okay, we have an Earthquake here. Whoop, we're switching. Energy Ball. Oh, we gotta have another one. Another big one. This is gonna do a lot of damage. I wonder if he knew I had this much energy. Goodbye, Swampert. Because now we definitely are in a really, really good spot. He needs to throw a move. Or I could just do this. And I have a Stone Edge ready on the Clodsire. He needs to have... that means he needs to have 2 moves. He needs to finish my my Jumpluff, and he needs to have a second move ready to win CMP. Melmetal. And we don't really do that well against Steel types. Although, he switches like that. That's okay. He switches into a Ghost type, and I have Shadow Claw on this Pokemon. And will definitely be threatening him with all these Hydro Cannon. Although my Feraligatr is also my best answer to the Melmetal because of the Steel typing. Except for the Thunder attacks, obviously. But we do have shields. Bone Club has been buffed, so even though he baits, it will do a decent amount of damage. Yep. But we can definitely survive one of those, which is okay. And he will do a second one. We need to shield the second one. So maybe it was risky not to shield straight away. But then I also learned how much the Bone Club does to a Shadow Pokemon. So we can do a little bit extra before we throw the Hydro Cannon. Yep. If he potentially decides to come back in with the Melmetal, he might also just fight for Switch, which is okay. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, that's good. So now he comes back in with the Melmetal, I kind of assume. And because we got extra energy... Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Because we got extra energy, I will be able to make it to the move. Nice. So if I didn't do all the extra Shadow Claws, I might not have been able to reach this Hydro Cannon. But this will be pretty nice. Boom. Okay. So, he is doing counter attacks. I think Clodsire is the best one here, actually. Because this will be having a really good time against Obstagoon. My Jumpluff will also be having a really good time against Obstagoon, but my Clodsire will be doing absolutely no damage against the Melmetal, with the exception of Earthquake. But now he switches. Okay, that's kind of a mistake, I would say. I would call that a mistake by my opponent, to switch in Melmetal on a loaded Clodsire. But we are indeed in the start of the season, so some of this will happen. So this was a handout. He basically handed me the victory now. Because this one would do a lot of damage to a Melmetal. I think even... Oh, very close. Very close to just finishing it entirely. So that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Thank you very much, Mr. Opponent. Or Mrs., it seems. Yep. That was a misclick, honestly. I was switching grip on my phone. But we're still fine. We're absolutely golden. We will be taking out this Obstagoon without any problems, and I don't even think we need the shield. We will just take him out. I think she also realizes that we are just okay, and forfeits the battle. Ooh, a poison type lead. That is definitely a switch straight away. Although, not the best of switches, I just realized, because it's also a dark type. But still, I was hoping he was going to switch out. If he stays in, this is okay, because I can definitely do some dents in his HP or take some shields by getting to these Hydro Cannons. And he needs to throw if he wants to take me out. The question is, with the buff to Poison Sting, will he be able to... Oh, he doesn't have Poison Sting, he has Poison Jab. Yeah, that will mean I will have an attack here. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I was thinking he had Poison Sting, so maybe he had 2 attacks already. But no, he's playing with Poison Jab on Skuntank. So I will do another Hydro Cannon. I will take this L. Like, I will allow him to do this. This is okay. So I don't win Switch, but I've taken out all the shields, and I can now come in with Clodsire to either get a lot of energy, or if he's not throwing his moves, I could just throw my move. I think I will take him out eventually. I can take another Crunch. I believe he will throw another Crunch. Yes. Are we shielding that, or are we saving the shield for Jumpluff? I think I might be saving it for Jumpluff. Clodsire is really good at just taking all this beating. He switches to a Charizard. That is a very interesting choice. Oh, I think this is gonna hurt. I know this is gonna hurt. Goodbye, Charizard. Thank you very much for the highlight. I will appreciate that one. Oh, and you're coming in with another Pokemon that does not like Rock type. Oops. Coming in with the Warrid. This will also do a lot of damage, but it unfortunately will not be taking him out. We are a little bit in trouble though, because ice is double effective against my jump fluff, so I cannot have any of these icicle spears come through. So I really hope that I will outspeed him to the arrow ace before he gets the second icicle spear. I'm a little bit worried it's not the case, but I can be relieved it was the case. But we are not out of the woods yet. So we still have the Skuntank, and that will hurt a lot to me. And I definitely need to just get a move off really quickly. Can I get this arrow ace off? Oh yes. But is it enough though? This battle is really, really exciting, really close. I hope it's enough. Yeah, it's enough. Oh, we're clutching it. We're clutching it. I do not think we had a business winning that match, but just giving me a free Charizard, I will take that. Those were definitely some exciting battles, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing him. And I am looking very much forward to seeing how this team will perform going further into the season and facing some more meta Pokemon that this team is actually designed around beating. So yeah, I might end up keep playing it, and you might even see another PvP video in the future with the same team, because I definitely want to see how they perform when I actually get to show off what I designed this team for. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, give this video a like. That will be very much appreciated. Check out some of the other videos popping up on screen, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.